What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all have been well. I know it's been a minute since I made a video, but nothing has changed. I'm still working right now, okay? And still doing containers, still at the same company, still staying out the way, all of that. I fell back off social media, okay? So, for example, Facebook, I hadn't been on there in a month. And now yesterday, I did log in and send somebody a message, which I shouldn't have probably did that either, but I did. But I'm back off of it. Like I'm still, even though I sent the message, I'm still not on it. You know, and it's not intentional. It's just one day I logged off and didn't have a desire to log back in it. As far as YouTube, I got different thoughts about it, but here I am again, making a video. I got a comment, wasn't a bad comment or anything like that. It was just something that caught my attention for whatever reason. It was on one of my old videos when I was talking about getting you a new authority, giving you a general idea of how much it would cost. I was talking about all the things that you would have to do, giving you websites, you know, giving you the information. Now, I'm assuming this particular person was looking at that video because they're thinking about getting their own authority. Do I think people should get their own authority right now? My honest opinion, and it's just my opinion, I always tell you, do whatever you want to do. But my opinion right now is if you don't have a plan, if you don't have contracts, if you don't have like something solid in place, no, it's not. Now is not the time to do it. Now it's not the time to buy it. Well, I'm going to stick to this right here. As far as the authority go, I'm going to say no, don't do it, okay? It's okay to get information and all of that, but if you don't have anything in place, you don't know what you're doing, it's your first time doing it, don't do it. That's what I advise. You do what you want to do though. It was just something that I was thinking about. I don't like to see people jump in a hole that I know. I mean, like, if I can put a ladder over the hole or a plank over the hole so you can walk over it and not fall in the hole, that's what I do. I hope that makes sense. You know, if I can't help you, I'm not gonna hinder you. However, if I see you going in a direction that's probably not a good way to go, then I'm gonna say, hey, you know, maybe you want to try something different until the seasons change, okay? At least wait to see what's gonna happen the beginning of next year. Maybe wait till next year March or something, and then go from there. That's just what I'm thinking right now. I think it's very important to tell people that, because some people come into this, somebody else be done pump their head up and told them, yeah, we doing this, we doing that, la da da da. You know, people love to big up their situation, beat their chest and things like that, and that ain't cool for somebody who just don't have any knowledge of this industry, okay? Me myself, when I was driving, I didn't have any knowledge of how things work with the owner operators. I had to go through everything with experience, okay? I know a lot of people think, well, you listening to that person, they assume you're listening to YouTubers, they're assuming somebody done told you something. No, for me, it was pure experience, because I'm not saying that I don't listen to people, but when I do listen to people, in hindsight, it wasn't always wrong what they were saying, but it was their situation, not mine. And that's the point of this whole video. Like, it's never gonna be one size fits all. So let me tell y'all what the comment was, so you can maybe see what I'm talking about. I'm being nosy, y'all. I thought there was somebody else. So anyway, the comment said, well, let me put it on the screen for you. Praying for a new authority. Yeah, right. So how I perceived that is, this person did not believe what I was saying. Now you got to keep in mind, like I said, that video was old, and also that was a long time ago, right before it crashed. It probably was crashing then, but I had no knowledge of it. So that was back then when things were still kind of okay, but also my situation, whether it been back then or even today, the situations are going to be different, because they have certain things that they go by. Number one, they're going to go by your credit score. Back then, my credit score was almost an 800. Now, I didn't say that in the video video because I don't think I said it in the video because that's a little personal for me. Like I don't need to tell y'all all of that. I just need to give y'all the basics. But now that's what it was. That was one of the things they go by your credit score. And back then the credit score was almost an 800. That's good. So you take that into consideration, and this is prior to them jacking the price up on everything. So of course I could get a decent rate, and for me that was affordable. And at the time I was paying like $1,300 and something. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I put it up here two different times for y'all to see what I was paying. Like, I don't owe anybody an explanation, I know that, but if this person is watching the video, which I hope you are, okay, hello if you are, and like I said, I don't mind you making the comment, but I just want to show you that my situation is not your situation, or it's not your buddy's situation. It's not a one size fits all. Things are possible for people even when you don't think they are. So let me put these numbers on the screen for you, show you the rates that I was paying when I had my own authority. Alright, so y'all see the numbers. Now for those of you who don't know, I no longer have my authority. I let it go a long time ago. I saw the ship sinking, so I let it go then, because there's no need of me going down. I'm not the captain. I'm not the captain of the ship, so I don't have to hold on. You understand? You gotta know when to let it go. And I'm talking about these trucks, this business and all of that. So I see truck drivers, and I've even seen comments where people were saying that they lost their truck and they're losing their homes. So for me, it don't really make sense to keep holding on to the truck when you're losing, or when you start to miss payments on your house. Like, that's where you live. That's where your family lives, you know. That's where your family lives. I'm sorry, I got a message, but so you have to like make sure that's, hold on y'all, I gotta respond to this. Hold that thought. So yeah, y'all, basically what I'm saying is you gotta protect your home. You gotta make sure that's straight. You can get another truck, you can get another job to pay for your expenses, but sometimes you gotta know when to let go of things. Because if you don't, it can interfere with your personal life. This is business. Now, when you start talking about you can't pay your house note or other bills that's very important, this is where you lay your head at. So you got to figure out what else you can do. You know, sometimes you need a reset anyway, and the reset might be better. Like when you start over, that actually may be better than the first time, because you can actually sit down, go back and see where you went wrong. You know, you can analyze the situation. But these are just my thoughts. So, you know, who am I? Who am I? Oh yeah, one other thing, you're probably gonna say, well, this is business, but this is how I pay my bills, so it's kind of intertwined. Not necessarily, because like I said, you can get another job to pay your bills at home. But if the business is not working, it's failing, you got to get money some type of way, right? So you don't want to wait till everything collapses, and now you got to go home and explain that. Or even if it's just you, like you just don't want to do that. My opinion, that don't matter. Okay, always do what you want to do. 220 up. I just passed it. Let me back up, y'all. I'm out here, y'all bothering me. See, I'm out here supposed to be working. Y'all out here bothering me and stuff. Shoot. Give me a minute.